All right, we are on. Okay, we're good to go. Welcome to our first Restoration Nation team call of 2019. I am so pumped. We already have 9 people on the call, and that's just incredible. So thank you so much for taking the time out on your busy Thursday evening. I have so much. I've been thinking and dreaming and praying over our vision for 2019, and my prayer has been boldness and to let fear stay in 2018. So that's kind of, we'll talk about that more in a second. But a couple quick announcements. So I just logged on to my back office and I saw something really awesome. 2B Mindset is on sale through January 31st. So originally, I know, Cindy, I'm like, woohoo! So originally it was only on a 5-day sale, and then today apparently they extended it through the 31st. I had several people who wanted to get it, but they couldn't swing it until payday tomorrow. So that's great news. All 2B is on sale through the 31st, including the certification, and I can tell you it is so worth it. So if you love 2B, I highly recommend that you get certified because it's amazing. Well worth the $79 that you're going to spend to get certified this month. The second thing is that 3-day refresh is 10% off, as well as $20 off of all challenge packs. And the last thing, and that's through 1/31, that's January 31st. The last thing is Super Saturday is on the 12th. That's Super Weekend. So I know for those of us who are local, we're going to be going to Raleigh. So if you need the link to that, let me know. We can carpool, we can do all that. And if you're not local, we can make sure to get you connected to a Super Saturday near you. So just make sure that you shoot me a message and we will get you connected. So that's all I have for announcements, and we're going to dive into this call. So I want to do a quick reflection with the team of 2018, kind of recap our year, which is so exciting, and then also kind of cast some vision. So as a leader, as someone who has never naturally been a leader, I am learning and growing, and 2018 was a lot harder year for me than I had anticipated. When we expanded our family from 1 to 2 kids, and Henry was a very challenging baby, that adjustment kind of rocked my world. So the first couple months of 2018 were all about survival, and then the last part of the year has been so wonderful, and we're going to talk about that in a second. But my theme for this call is, what will your legacy be? So as you're listening, I want you to really reflect on your coaching business and zoom out, and we'll talk about that, but zoom out of just Success Club and just rank and just the numbers, and zoom out to a point where you're looking at Beachbody and how it correlates with your vision for your life and the legacy that you want to leave behind. So as hopefully everyone knows, our motto for Restoration Nation is restoring lives one body, heart, and mindset at a time. And I feel like in 2018, we really did a great job with that. We helped so many people get started and continue on their health and fitness journey. We helped people with their coaching business. We helped families with their financial hardships. And I really feel like 2018 was an awesome year for that. So it's 2018 in review. So if you're new to the team, we're just going to recap a few things. So in 2018, we had 1 coach rank advanced to Diamond. In 2018, we had 5 new coaches rank advanced to Emerald. We grew our team by 20 plus coaches. For both Elite and Premier, we had enough points to be able to reach that. We missed it by rank, but still, that's such an accomplishment. And if you're new to Elite and Premier, it really doesn't matter. We're going to talk about that later. But it's basically based off your team's growth and how many people you help throughout the year. And many people never even get a single elite point, and our team rocked it last year. We ended the year ranked number 485 out of 450,000 teams. That's huge. Y'all, this team rocks program launches. 2B Mindset was absolutely insane. The momentum and energy that came from that launch was magical. I know for me personally in my journey it was magical, and I know for our team we saw so much growth in that season. We relaunched Shift Shop. We are in the process of successfully launching Transform 20, and that's going so well. We kicked off prep this week. So fantastic job on all the program launches. And For Summit, we had 6 coaches and little baby Henry that attended Summit in 2018 in Indy, and it was so awesome. We had a house this year, and it was just a really beautiful time of memory making and becoming closer as a team, and it was such an awesome trip. We were recognized on stage in front of 25,000 coaches as a 2-star team, so we advanced from the year before, so those are all awesome things. So I wanted to just encourage you that 2018 was a great year, and you guys are the reason it was so great. And as we head into 2019, it's important to recognize where we were. It's important to refocus and shift goals to our 2019, but it's also key to leave behind any of the maybe lost, unreached expectations that you had on your coaching business, maybe things you thought you were going to accomplish or people you thought you were going to help, and missed goals. So there are many missed goals that I had for 2018. And I think for me personally, I was living in a realm of fear and complacency, and I didn't know what I was doing, and so I just was kind of coasting in 2018, which, take that with a grain of salt. It was a huge adjustment, so I am totally okay with the year, and I'm very proud of our growth from our team. But I'm ready to break free of that fear place, and we're going to leave all of that in 2018 as we head into the new year with a revived spirit. So this is my vision for 2019. I want us to be a team that is relentless in helping people become the best versions of themselves by inspiring them from an overflow of the change that we are experiencing in our own life. We are driven and motivated, constantly seeking growth. We're hard workers that desire to leave a legacy for the ones we love through dedication and commitment to our goals. We are a community that chooses positivity, always lifting each other up and encouraging each other to dream bigger and take action. So I love our team motto, restoring lives one body, heart, and mindset at a time, but that's just so vague. And I really wanted to hone in on how are we going to develop community, develop leaders, and become a team that constantly seeks after change and growth and does things that are scary together because we are better together. And so as I was brainstorming, I was kind of vision casting in my own life and seeing, what do I want different in my life? How do I want to be a better wife, a better mom, a better coach, a better leader, a better friend, a better daughter? And I was kind of putting a vision on what I wanted out of my life, and I realized so much of what our team can reach in 2019 centers around these concepts. So I wanted to kind of give you a new vision statement for our team for the year, and I'll post this in the team page. We're going to get into a little bit more, but these are the goals that I have for 2019, and we're going to talk about why in a second, but I'm just going to kind of word vomit with you, and if it scares you, it scares me, I promise. So everything I'm about to share with you, I honestly was having like the jitters because I thought, okay, God, I don't want this to be about me. This is not about me. This is about how do I help my team see the success that they want to see, not the dreams that I have for them. What do they want for their business, and how do I help them reach that? And it starts as the leader of setting a goal for us to work towards, and so that's what this is. For Rank, my goal is for us right now, we are currently an active 1-star diamond team. I would like for us to be back to active 2-star diamond team by February. By July, we'll be 3-star, August 5-star, and December 10-star. Now, I originally had set all of these goals to 5-star diamond, and I said, by the end of the year, I want to be 5-star diamond. And I was brainstorming with my business partner, and she was like, so I think we're living in fear, and we need to go 10-star. I was like, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I don't know how to do that. And so that's a hairy, scary goal. And you know what? How many lives would we change? How many lives would 10-star represent that we impacted as a Restoration Nation family? How many transformations would we have? How many families would we change if we were a 10-star diamond team? And so it's not about the rank, but you have to have some way to measure. And so that's where we're going for 2019. From a leadership perspective, we want to have 20 plus new Emeralds in 2019. If you're new to coaching, all Emerald is 2 coaches underneath you. one on each side. We want to have 10 new diamonds, as I mentioned before. So that is just emerald times 4, essentially. We want to rise up 10 leaders excited to launch and run their own teams within Restoration Nation. And our team page, this is huge for me. I really desperately want this for our team. Our team page becomes a hub of excitement and joy. Right now it's just me posting, and that's such a bummer. I want our team to be blowing up the page. This isn't a Rachel show. This is Restoration Nation, and I want to rise up leaders that are excited to blow up that team page with me and to get people excited and to be an encouraging and positive spirit. From an income perspective, I want to help 20 coaches in our downline earn $50 to $200 a month. 10 coaches in our downline who are earning $1,000 plus a month. 2 coaches in our downline who are earning $4,000 plus a month. I want to see extreme growth in 2019. Growth that's scary. Growth that requires us to do things that are bold out of an overflow of the change that we've experienced in our life, because we're doing personal development, we're proof of a product, and we're willing to do bold things. For events, I want 12 coaches within our team to attend Summit this year, have a spring retreat that's local. I've got a couple places in mind. This will be open to anybody, everybody, no rank requirements, no nothing. Like, I just want us to come together and have a weekend of fun and growth as a team. In the fall, I want to have a diamond retreat. So that would be something where we would do it like at the beach. We would have only diamonds would be able to go, so that would be a goal to work towards. And have 10 plus coaches attend Super Saturday each quarter. We've already got a great group of girls that are going to this Super Saturday, so we are already working on that goal just organically. So that's the vision for 2019 with you. If I had to put it all on paper, you have our motto, you have our where we're going as a team, and then you have the steps to get there. Now, why does this matter? So you're probably, if you are like me, you're probably sitting there thinking, Rachel, this sounds awesome, and I'm in, I want to help out, but I don't really know what to do, and I don't really understand why this is important, but I like you, and I like your energy, and I'm in. And so for me, I want to help you understand why. And this took time in my business, and my why has changed. And if you've been on team calls before, you have heard me say that. But I'm in the middle, and I haven't finished it, but I'm in the middle of doing a vision board training by Lindsay Matway. It's free, so if you want it, let me know. But basically, she talks about just setting a legacy for your life. Like, when people think of vision boards and goals, they think of a 1-year radius. And it's easy in your coaching business to focus on, okay, in 2019, I want to be a 10-star team. Okay, but why? Why behind that does that matter? So when you set goals, it's easy to think about those numbers or those stats, but you have to zoom out to the big picture of your life. Does coaching align with your big picture goals? What do you want to be remembered for? So I'm going to give you an example. She gave us this exercise in this training, and she showed us how to kind of create your legacy statement. And so this one is mine. I want to be remembered as a wife and mother, quick to love, slow to anger, full of joy and fun, and a gentle reminder of Jesus' love. I want to be remembered as a person who saw the potential in those within the realm of my touch, and those, I just ruined everything. I want to be remembered as the person who saw potential in others, and that those within my touch, I was able to encourage and inspire them to fearlessly and relentlessly reach their goals. I want to be remembered as a hard worker who never stopped growing and learning. I want to be remembered as transparent and authentic with a deep desire to live an abundantly generous life, being Christ's light in the darkness. And so I really sat down and said, okay, how does coaching align with those dreams? I want to be able to abundantly bless people financially, because we don't need to live an extravagant life. I want to be able to take care of others. And we've had people who have blessed us in seasons where we were financially struggling, and I want to be able to do that too. To be able to give, you may not know my story, but financially we are in a light years different place. And 4 years ago, we were living off a credit card. And so to be debt-free now, and to be able to go and take meals to new moms of 2 kids, has been such a blessing to not have that financial stress. So I'm able to tie in my why with my what and put it to action within my business and connect those steps. So I challenge you to dream bigger and zoom out of what this coaching business would mean for your life. Why, I can take mine apart. I want to be remembered as a wife, a mother, quick to love, slow to anger, full of joy and fun. That happens because of coaching. I do personal development. I thought personal development was a cock-a-boo, like that was not me 2 years ago, but personal development has changed my life. Because of coaching, I am in therapy to help me become the best version of myself because I'm stretching myself, and I never would have considered that before. And so I can tie in coaching with each of this vision for my life. I did a brain dump, and I encourage you to do this. At the end of your life, what legacy words do you want to describe yourself? Like, what do you want people to remember you as? I wrote down things like patient, motivating, loving, attentive, bold, brave, never complacent, inspiring, giving, fearless, hard worker, dreamer. And I use that to create this legacy statement and then to tie it into coaching. Having that clear vision of who you're working for, who you're doing this for, why you want this, why coaching matters in your life is going to be how you reach those goals step by step. Because if you just say that you want Success Club, then there's no purpose behind it. If you say you want Success Club because you want to pay $200 on your debt this month, that connects the dots between a goal and your action steps and the why behind it. What would it feel like to achieve your goals? And I thought about 2018 because I've talked about Elite before. Obviously, Elite, I'm pretty sure Elite was on that goal list. I talked about Elite before within the team page. We've even worked towards it before. And I said, in my head, I was like, what was the missing piece? Because we had the numbers, we were just missing the rank. And I realized that I really think that in the 2B Mindset certification, Sydney can attest to this, how amazing it is. And if Carla's on the call, I can't see because I only see like 5 people. We have 16 people on the call. Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. In the 2B Mindset certification, she does a visualization exercise, and she has you close your eyes, and she says she has you visualize your day at your goal weight. And it sounds like a bunch of craziness, but it is magical when you sit down and you listen to it. And I have it recorded, so if you want to let me know. She has you visualize, what would it feel like to wake up in the morning feeling good in your own skin? How would it feel to step out of your bed and to walk across the floor and your joints don't hurt? What would it feel like to see yourself in the mirror and be proud of your hard work instead of feel disgust? And she talks very specifically about visualizing your goal body. And so I did the same thing for my coaching business. What would it feel like? And that's where I feel that our team struggles, is visualizing what would it feel like to reach that goal? Why does Diamond matter to you? Why does Success Club matter to you? What would it feel like to actually reach what you're wanting to reach in this business? Maybe you want to supplement income. Maybe your family is financially struggling. What would it feel like to be able to provide for your family and take some of that stress off your husband? How would that make him a happier person? How would that make him more affectionate? Would it make him proud of you? Would you feel so accomplished because you're bringing something to the table? Or maybe you want to leave your job. How would it feel to wake up in the morning and not have to be at work and go against rush hour traffic and have 30 minutes for a lunch break? I've been there, done that. What would it feel like if you reached your goals with coaching and really hone in on that? Like, embrace that. Like, visualize what it would mean for you to reach that goal. Limiting beliefs, fear, and doubt take over when we set goals. So what if every time we had these thoughts, we took action anyways? And this has been something that I've started implementing in the last 3 days. It is only 3 days into the new year. But in the last 3 days, every time I was afraid of something, or every time I didn't want to do something, and this boils down to like, I don't want to do the dishes. Like, every time I didn't want to do something, I just did it right then, immediately, before I could talk myself out of it. I did something right that second. Like, if I saw somebody's post on social media and I was like, man, I should invite them, they might be interested, I did it like that. Didn't think about it. I just went for it. What if every time we had that fear, every time we had that doubt, we took action anyways and we worked towards our goals even when it was scary? What if we did it as a knee-jerk reaction instead of saying, whoa, 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 this is scary, 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 mayday, mayday, I don't want to do this. What if we just took action anyways? And that's the boldness that I would love to see change in our team in 2019. So visualizing what you want, creating that why behind it, creating your legacy. How does that connect with coaching? And what would it feel like to reach your goals are things I encourage you to think about. So we're going to talk about goal setting. So we have this great, pretty picture. Cool, Rachel, you want us to work towards this. I'm in. How? What do we do now? So we want to set up this first quarter for success. The big picture overwhelms me. If it overwhelms you, it overwhelms me times 10. And so the big picture is a little too much. The first quarter is where I want us to focus. How can we work the first quarter smarter, not harder, and really take advantage of the pockets of time that we have in our day to commit to our business, maximizing it, limiting our scrolling, limiting our fears, overcoming the obstacles we have in our head, and setting up that quarter for success. So areas to examine when you're goal setting for January, because if you are on this call, I want you to set some goals, and I want you to send them to me. Even if I'm not your personal upline coach, I want you to send them to me so I can be helping you reach those goals. Examine these areas. Personal development habits. If you've been on this team for longer than a year, you know this is a huge area of change in my business. I never prioritized personal development prior to having Henry. And there, I just said it. But Henry changed me for the better. But I have learned that personal development can really navigate your day. It can help you feel empowered instead of overwhelmed. It can help you feel like you're not alone. And it can set your mind up, because all of this boils down to, what do we believe about ourselves? Do we believe we're actually capable of reaching these goals? Do we believe that we're strong enough? Do we believe that we're not at our goal weight, or that people think it's too expensive? And all that starts with our mind. If we are taking care of our mind first and foremost, then a lot of the rest of this is going to come a little bit easier. So examine your personal development habits. Pick a book. Get started with it. And pick an Audible, get started with it. Pick a podcast, get started with it. You can never have too much. 10 minutes a day will go way farther than you think. And if you are struggling with content to post on social media, I can guarantee you personal development probably isn't where it should be, because you have more to share when you have more to give. When you have more inside coming from a full cup instead of an empty cup. The next thing I would examine is, are you plugged into our team in the groups? So are you doing a program, whether that's 2B Mindset, Transform 20, 21 Day Fix, whatever the heck you're doing? Are you plugged into a challenge group or running your own? And are you plugged into the team page? Are you an encourager? Are you initiating relationships within the team? Those are the things that I would look at. What are your non-negotiables? So creating a list of things that you want and have to get done 5 days out of the week. I don't expect you to work your business 7 days out of the week. I want you to have some balance. I'm seeking balance in my own life, but I'm not going to sacrifice my goals and cut my time shorter. I'm going to work smarter with the time that I do have by becoming more organized and by creating my non-negotiable list. So things like that for me include making sure all of my inboxes are emptied at the end of the day. I always check in with groups. I am an active participator and an active commenter, and I encourage you to be the same. I send out invites every single day. I make sure to do my follow-ups. So I have a list of things, and if you need help creating that, let me know. But have a list of what your daily non-negotiables are and put them somewhere where you have to look at them before you go to bed, whether that's on your phone, beside your on your nightstand, whatever it might be. Success Club, while this is something that I've never been a huge numbers girl. In fact, within my corporate groups, I get teased because I suck so bad at numbers. I don't pay attention to things. Donnie went inactive today on his coach account, and I had no idea, and I was so mad because I didn't even catch it. And I'm not a numbers person, but that's kind of that at this point in my business, that's ignorance, and I have to change that. But Success Club has and always will be the number one thing that I focus on. That is the only goal I set in my business from day one for that first year. all I knew is if I hit Success Club, I know that I'm growing my business. And so while it may seem silly to measure it by just that, you can ensure that you're growing your business, because in order to hit Success Club, you have to send invites. You have to connect with people and build relationships. And those 6 points reflect 3 lives that you have changed. And if you're a coach, that's going to boost your ego to be able to get messages like, girl, I feel so good. I fit into a pair of pants that I haven't fit into in 2 months. Thank you so much for getting me started. Instead of, if you're not having a constant growth in your organization, you're going to get messages like, oh, I cheated so bad during Christmas. I'm the worst. Those only drag you down. And if you have constant flow of new people, you're going to have constant energy and you're going to feel uplifted as a coach. New coach signups, setting a goal for how many coaches you want to sign up in a month. Organizing your life. This is something I'm also working on. So realize all of these things are me too. Organization is really important with your power hour, with your current clients. Having a system in place is key. And it takes a little while to figure out what your system is, but you have to try it over and over. Daily tasks, that kind of goes in with your non-negotiable. And then your own journey. What do you want to accomplish in the first quarter of the year in your journey? Do you want to lose 10 pounds? Do you want to fit into a certain pair of pants? Do you want to accomplish a program without skipping a single day? Do you want to commit to no desserts for 30 days? Like, what do you want in your own journey, and including that in your goal setting for the first quarter. So all of this is great, but now you're ready. Hopefully you're fired up. Hopefully you're just as excited as I am, because I'm super pumped for 2019. And I say that because I am scared to death to start taking, I used to be the coach that, outside of 2018, I was the coach that would set a goal and I would not sleep until that goal was reached. And I remember when we were in 2-star qualification, to be 2-star, if you're new, you have to have a diamond on one side and a diamond on the other side. And you have to hold that for 6 weeks. So it's not just about getting a new diamond. You have to hold that qualification for 6 weeks. And that can be very difficult. And so I was in the 5th week of qualification. I was supposed to turn diamond, 2-star diamond on that Thursday. It was Wednesday night and I got a cancellation. Somebody canceled their coach account and I about stroked out. I was like, this is the last week. I just need one more day, please. I was so upset. And I said, you know what? This goal has become a non-negotiable. I will not go to bed until this goal is reached. And you want to know that I sat at and I realized I work as a coach full time. Like, some of this is doable for me and some of it's not for you. But I worked my butt off and I literally signed somebody up at 11:48 to midnight on the night before the qualification ended. And I'd sent her a gift card. I said, I need you to do this tonight. If you do this tonight, I'll send you a $20 gift card. Like, please, I need you. And she did it. And we hit that last week of qualification. We're at now a lifetime 2-star diamond. I'm so proud of that. And I want to be that coach. I want to be someone that hits it, that picks a goal and says, I am going for this. And if I miss it, oh well, I at least gave it 100% effort. And so that's the kind of where I'm coming from. Out of 2018 was a great year. Honestly, it just having this team during a season of my life that I was struggling with postpartum depression and I felt like I was literally drowning every single day, to have this community gave me so much joy and purpose that you'll never know, but I'm eternally grateful for. And so I'm ready in 2019 to break free of those fears, to be bold in the pursuit of our dreams, and to see what this team is truly capable of. So now what? I want you to sit down. I want you to write down your goals. I want you to write down what you're feeling right now after you get off this call. What is it that you want to see in your business in the first quarter of the year and then the entire year? Create a vision board of some kind, whether that's just writing. I used to have a dry erase board, and I had everything on my dry erase board. And so I would say, I actually wrote out, it's actually in there. I wrote out my why. I said, I want this because my family needs this. I promised my clients to show up for them every single day. I want my team to succeed. I wrote down my why. And so create a vision board. whatever that looks like for you. And I want you to share it in the team page. It would be very easy to get off this call and say, you know what, Rachel, this is awesome. I'm going to set some goals. And then tomorrow is Friday, and then tomorrow is Friday night, and then Saturday comes, and you're busy, and everything gets swept under the rug. Create a vision, share it in the team page, because you're going to inspire somebody to dream a little bigger. Or maybe they're going to inspire you to dream a little bigger and not let fear hold you back. I want you to join an accountability pod or find an accountability partner, attend weekly team calls, and then create time frames for your January goals and start tracking your power hours. So for me, I have set SC20. I want to hit SC20 by the 15th of this month. And that's actually my goal every month. So I would love to hit SC40 by the end of the month, but SC20 by the 15th. And I want to sign 3 new coaches. I signed 2 coaches today. So I set time frames for my goals for January and set them earlier in the month versus the 31st, so that you can have some wiggle room towards the end of the month to accomplish them. So dare to dream and be bold in your actions. Here's a couple quotes that I found that were just really impactful for me. So fear, I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. Creating your own vision. I learned that courage was not, oh, that's the same thing. It didn't say, oh, well, forget it. Be bold. Let us be bold. Let us be brave, and let us be bold and brave together. 2019 can change our path forever. And I want to see if you'll join me in impacting the world as a Restoration Nation. So a couple quick things, and I would love you guys wanted to put it in the comments of the video chat, blow it up. If somebody wants to talk, I would love that even more. Don't hop off because I want to take a picture. So the January changes. Heading into this month, we're moving our team calls to Monday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They will be recorded every single week. We are combining team calls and some of our team activities with my friend Brooke Collins, and we've done a little bit with her and her team before. We led that coach sneak peek this past quarter, and we've done a couple things with them, but she is really in line with where she's in the same path of life. You know, she's recently had two boys, craziness, but she's walking that same path, but she also has the same vision and the same struggles. So she and I are really kind of putting our heads together to support you guys and to do it as a team. She runs a lot of Zoom chats, so she'll have open time, from 2 to 4 in the afternoon, where she has her Zoom open and anybody can hop on and chat. And then I'm ideally going to be doing the same thing from 5 to 7 in the morning. So we're working through some of that. But one of the things, so we're going to do team power hours or team calls together, and we're going to move those to 9 o'clock. So we're going to, one week I'll do it, 1 week she'll do it, we'll do it together, we'll have guest speakers. It's going to be great energy. She and I feed off of each other really well. We're going to do power hour accountability group. So with her team, the way that she has it structured, and I'll put it in the team page, is there's a group that she has where every coach has an album in the group page, and you post your tracker to your power hour album. So the page is constantly blowing up with trackers. You're seeing people working their business, and you can have a clear, see, okay, the last 3 days I've skipped, here's my tracker for the 4th day. And it's just gonna be a great source of accountability, and we'll walk through that more later. Post your goals on the team page. Double whatever your gut wants you to write down. That's what I did. Scares me to death. But we're going to dream big this year, and we're going to dream with boldness. So I'm inviting you to do that with me, and hopefully you say yes. So we're done I'm going to stop screen sharing. Look at all these gorgeous faces. Okay, I'm going to take a quick picture and then open it up for anybody who wants to talk or has any questions. All right, y'all ready? 1, 2, 3, cheese. Okay, anybody? Hold on, I have somebody in the chat. Okay, I want to share that Mel Robbins, this is from Allison. I want to share that Mel Robbins, the author of the 5-Second Rule, is doing a free course called Mindset Reset, and it's awesome. Allison, will you please post that? Where are you at? Will you please, there you are. Will you please post that in the team page? Because I think Mel Robbins is fantastic. If you've not read 5-Second Rule, that's a fantastic resource. It's a concept I was talking about earlier, where it's before your brain figures out what you're doing, you do it. So it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, get up off the couch, go do the dishes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go send your invites. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, get up and go work out. Don't hit snooze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So it's a great book. Allison, please post that in the team page because I'd love to see that. So anybody want to comment, questions, fears, anything they want to share? You don't have to if you don't want to. No? It's okay. It's an open forum. Okay. Awesome. Well, if you have any questions, feel free to private message me. I want to see those goals. So I'm going to put up a post in the team page and we can put all our goals in the comments. Don't be surprised if I see your name on this call. I'm probably going to tag you in the comments to see where those goals are. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. And I really hope that 2019 can be the year that we look back and our goals and our actions are in line with the legacy that we want to leave. So many blessings. I'll see you next Monday night at 9 p.m. All right. Bye, guys.